And that's why I'm asking you to let me renew and upgrade Britain's independent nuclear deterrent. Hello? Hello?
Sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Browne. So, you were saying?
I was saying it's essential that we get a decision on this now.
And what's your argument?
Well, as the Prime Minister has said, this decision is a judgment. It's a judgment about the possible risks to this country and our security. And I think the Prime Minister's track record on these judgments speaks for itself.
Indeed.
Mr. Browne, you still haven't explained why do we need it now?
Because the Prime Minister said he wants it now.
Why?
Because these things have a shelf life.
The weapons?
No, Prime Ministers. The Prime Minister's scheduled to go out of service by this summer. So it's good to get this decision out of the way before the replacement comes on stream.
I see. And what is the life expectancy of our nuclear submarines?
Well, originally 25 years. They're scheduled to last until about 2020.
Can that be extended? After all, the Prime Minister has extended his own life expectancy. Surely we can do the same with our nuclear fleet.
Well, we've already said in the White Paper that we can extend by 5 years to around 2025.
The Americans have extended the life of their Trident fleet to nearly 45 years.
Well, that's the Americans for you.
What's the difference?
Well, their submarines are different and they use them differently.
Yes, their submarines spend 2/3 of their lives at sea, while we have only one on patrol at any one time.
Yes.
So, logically, you would think that our submarines would have an even longer lifespan than theirs.
I'm sorry, but you really can't bring logic into a decision as important as this.
And how much money is it going to cost?
Well, we reckon anything from 15 to 20 billion pounds.
That is a lot of money. I mean, you could get more than 500 schools for that, or over 100 hospitals.
An increase of £9 a week on pensions.
Or improve conditions for our armed forces.
Well, that's all very well, but I'm Secretary of State for Defence. It's my job to deter our enemies. And what's going to do that more? A strong, independent nuclear deterrent or a refurbishment programme for army quarters?
And now, when you say independent nuclear deterrent, you mean British?
Yes. As the Prime Minister has said, the submarines, missiles, warheads and command chain are entirely under British control.
I see. Well, let's talk about these missiles, the Trident D5s. Where are they designed?
America.
Where are they stored?
America.
Where are they serviced?
Look, do we have to go on with this?
OK. But at least we own them.
Well, actually, we don't. We lease them.
Now, our Vanguard submarines, where are they serviced?
Devonport and Plymouth.
That's a British base, is it?
No, it's mostly owned by Halliburton.
I see. But what about the warheads? Where are they made?
Aldermaston.
Is that British?
Partly. It's a copy of the American facility at Los Alamos.
And it's co-managed by Lockheed Martin?
Yes.
Of Bethesda, Maryland?
Yes. But their work is supervised by an independent company that reports to the government.
And that independent company has recently been bought by...
Lockheed.
The same American company that pardons Aldermaston?
Yes.
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Browne, but you're going to have to convince me it's independent, or I'm out.
So, what is British about it? The nuclear weapons part?
No.
The non-nuclear weapons part?
No.
The computer software for the targeting system?
No. But the Americans will cooperate with us on that.
And does this kind of sharing of software apply to any other contracts?
Oh, yes. Yeah. For example, the software on our Apache helicopters.
Oh, how does that work?
I don't know.
Why not?
Because the Americans won't tell us.
I see. So, the computer software, the fuse, the trigger, the guidance system and the missiles are all made in America, so what's British about it?
The flag. And the words Royal Navy. That's British. See, when you see one of these flying through the air, you'll know where it comes from. Oh, if you see it flying through the air. Because, of course, the whole point of having this is you hope you're never going to use it.
Right, you still haven't convinced us it's independent. I'm out.
Look, can I just say one thing? At the end of the day, the decision to use these weapons is taken by the British Prime Minister. And if there's one thing you can be sure of, it's that the British Prime Minister is entirely independent of the American president.
I'm out.